in a weird sequence in this vlog. These birds right here are picking up my car. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Can you guys leave my car alone, please? 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 No? Okay, bye. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you guys don't know, my name is Kai and this channel is called Kai's the Guy. Well, because if I had any friends, they would call me Kai's the Guy, and I don't. If you guys are already returning to the channel, thank you so much for clicking on the video again. Like I said earlier, I appreciate you guys and love you guys so much. Sorry I've been absent. As you saw by the title and thumbnail of this video, things haven't been going that good in my life lately. We had a great, last month. So, put it like this. Things in my life haven't been going that great as I hoped they were going to in this time of the year. So that's kind of why I've been absent. There's been a lot of negative things going on. As you guys know, I bought my vehicle back in October. And it was great. I love it. The process of going through it was very difficult and very annoying. I'll go over all that information with you guys later on in this video. But, basically, I lost my job. Earlier this month in December. It's now 5 days away from 3 days. It is now like 3 days after Christmas, and yeah, that's why I'm filming this video now, because I finally have the chance. I had family come down. I was doing this job search and everything. Still no luck in that, but we're still gonna keep going, keep pushing forward. I gotta figure out a way how to keep my car, because it's only been about 2 months roughly since I got my car. Really 1 month's worth of payments, and I lost my job, which wasn't expected at all. So yeah, I don't know what to do, because those of you guys know I'm still learning how to trade forex and stuff like that. That doesn't pay for any of my bills. My job paid for this car and everything, and YouTube doesn't come close to it because I don't have that many subscribers. So that's the issue and the cherry on top of things. So I got to figure out what to do in my life now to keep my car here. So yeah, that was not the best way to bring in the new year or to start my YouTube channel, but yeah. So I have to figure out exactly how I'm going to keep my car. It really sucks because I love this car so much and I don't want to have to trade it in. I don't want to get it repoed or anything like that. So yeah, I have about 2 months worth of car notes saved from when I was working, just in case my job was let me go, because my job was always acting funny. So yeah, I did have those 2 car notes saved, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a rundown of exactly how I got this car, because I know you guys been asking a lot and how I was able to get it, and I'm only 23. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you all that information now. So let's go ahead and get into it. For those of you guys that don't know me, and if you're new to the channel, I've wanted this car for the past 4 or 5 years now. Since roughly I was 18, I'm 23. So I wanted this car for forever and a day. There was literally dreams I would have waking up and coming out to my front yard and seeing my car, or the days when I would go to work. I would envision my Infinity that I had that I traded in. If you guys saw my second video on the channel, that was actually this car. I would literally visualize it, I would feel it, and there would be days and nights when I was driving my Infinity, where I would literally feel and see the interior of this car in front of me with the little screen that pops up and everything. And I would literally just feel it, and it would be so realistic, you know what I mean? This is probably the greatest sense of manifestation, you know? I've tried countless times throughout the years, from 2016 up to, 2019 now, so the past 3 years. I've tried countless times to trade in my Infinity, but I was upside down because when I bought the vehicle, I had no credit. My parents didn't have the best credit. So with that, I got a horrible interest rate. It was 21%, which is the worst you could ever think of when it comes to cars and financing. So I had to go ahead and deal with that. And then on top of that, the job that I'm working in, or the job field I still work in, is health insurance. And we get laid off a lot because of it's mainly a seasonal type of position type of thing, because we only have towards the fourth quarter is our year or our time of year where we can make a lot of money and stuff like that if you're in the right part. I work in a call center, or was working in a call center, and so I didn't really get to make that much money. But if you're working out in the field and doing things like that, you can make a buttload of money. So after I was like a year in with my Infiniti, I ended up refinancing my Infiniti. I brought the interest rate down to like 14%. I was super happy. I was like, yeah, you know, that's so much better than 21%. I brought my payment down because when I first got the car, I was paying like $460 something. And then I brought it down to $378, and I was super excited about that. I was like, oh my god, like I actually did something worthwhile. Like I made it on my own. I did it on my own. So I was like super excited. So then for the next 2 years, pretty much like every October I would try to apply for cars and stuff like that. At least once or twice out of the year I would have like these urges to like want to get this car, because like I'll start watching YouTube videos, I'll start going on to like apps and everything and trying to get the car, finding deals and everything, and nobody would be able to work with me because my credit was really bad at the time. My credit was like in like the 560, 570 range. So like, I was trying to get it, and with my Infiniti, because the interest rate was so high, I was basically upside down on the loan to value rate. I was always about $5,000 to $7,000 over on my loan compared to what my car was valued at. So my Infiniti was valued at, let's say, $10,000, but my loan was still like $16,000, $17,000 that I had to pay off. So really it was like $19,000. It was really like about $10,000 over, and loan to value rate. And it was really horrible. After a while I said, you know, I can't do this. Like I just gave up on the idea for a little bit and went back to working, was just depressed, and was just like, whatever, I think I'm just gonna be stuck with my Infiniti for the next like year and a half, 2-3 years. So I just got like really depressed about it and just gave up on it. Then after a while I got a better job. I started paying off my credit cards because I was like the only thing on my credit, and my credit cards are maxed out by the way because I don't have a job and I need to use it for everything. So yeah, so I'm back in that situation with my credit being in like the 5s again. So yeah, not a good start to the new year for me. Not at all. I ended up fixing my credit and things like that. I brought my credit up to like a 740. I was super happy. And in that process of me building my credit up and paying off my credit cards, it was like 2 months before I found this car. I ended up contacting Audi of Jacksonville and Audi Orange Park. They're basically like the same company, but just 2 different locations over there. And I ended up speaking with one of the managers there, Andy, and he helped me out so much because usually when you're trying to work with like a car dealership, they don't really give you the back-end information. He was really helping me out, like telling me like, you know, if your credit score is at this amount, your car note would be this amount essentially, and your interest rate would be this amount. So he really helped me like understand where I had to go and how much I could afford. And he was the only one that was willing to work with me because we and him were already working for those 2 months together. I was always calling out at least once a week, a couple days out a week, like just asking questions and just doing research and trying to figure it out. And he knew that I was so serious about it, so he took the time out and actually like worked with me. And I'm like really grateful for that, because without him I would not have been able to get this car, because honestly like no other dealership was working with me. So like, you know how like they always say like no just stands for next opportunity? Literally the whole story of this, me getting this car, is it's literally that to the T. Like no matter how hard I tried, I was always getting no's. You have to put 10,000 down, that way we can remove the negative equity. You have to, no matter what your credit score is, you're never gonna be able to change it, things like that. And it was just really frustrating. But with him, he was able to help me out so much, and I'm just forever grateful for that, you know, because without him I would not have been able to get this car at all. Back to the story. After I was like chopping it up, going over all the information, he happened to find this car. And I was originally looking at the 3.0, and by the time my credit updated, which was like within that month, they sold the 3.0. It was, I believe it was black on black in a 3.0, same spec as this, just a 3.0. And like I was super hurt because I wanted the 3.0 because of the power and everything. And I was like, oh man, like I lost it. But then I saw this, and I was like, whoa. Like, because if you look at this, like the way this spec is made, the previous owner had to do something to it, because this grill is not stock. Because usually there's a silver trim around this grill. That grill is not stock, okay? I'm telling you right now. There had to be, or at least the lowest version of the stock, because he had to get an optional blackout option. And usually on the windows, this isn't blacked out, this is chrome. So you have black on the windows, chrome, and the grill around the edge, chrome. But with this car, it's all blacked out already. And it just looks so good, and the front end of this car looks so good. I was like, you know what? Even though this is a 2.0, you have the car already. If we can work out the numbers, I'm ready to go. So by that time, my credit had updated already. And I was like, he pulled my credit. It said 740, or no, it was like 720 at the time. And he was like, listen, you just made it. We can do it. And guess how much he asked me to put down? Go ahead. Guess. I'll wait. Go ahead. Do it right now in the comments. Guess. Okay, anyway, so he only asked me to put down $500, and literally 2 days before I spoke to him about this car, I went to Audi South Orlando, and they ran my credit for the same price. They told me the same amount for my credit was $720, and they wanted $7,000. No, they wanted $5,000 down. $5,000 down. Or I can go to Andy, a 3-hour drive away to Jacksonville, and get the car I really want for $500. $500 down. Yes, I did have to trade in my Infiniti. Yes, I am upside down on this car terribly. I basically rolled about $7,000 worth of negative equity into this car. I'm okay with that though, because like I said, this is my dream car. So I'm cool with it because I don't plan to trade this car in anytime soon. Not for the next 5-6 years at least. I might even keep this car because Audis are really great. They're very reliable. The only thing is, maintenance costs are very high. The 10,000 mile maintenance cost every time you have to do is about $2,000. And I got about 5,000 miles left. So I don't have $2,000. So I don't know how this is going to work when that time comes. So yeah, there's a lot of things I got to do to get everything fixed so I can keep this car, keep it maintained and everything. So I mean, if you guys can do me the pleasure and help me out by continuing to share my YouTube channel, because I need all the love and all the subscriptions and the views I can get, because I'm not working anymore. I'm trying to go full-time with YouTube, but I don't have enough subscribers to do that and actually get an income from it, because I need at least 1,000 subscribers for that, and I'm only at like 28. So yeah, so there's that. Now the next issue is okay, what are we gonna do now about the car? Because I want to do a whole build to it, and I can't because I don't have any money coming in. So the build for the car has to wait too. I still don't have tints on the car. I'm still in a fishbowl. I don't know if you guys can even tell because from the glare, but I'm still in a fishbowl. So I can't even get tints in the car yet. I can't get new wheels, and I can't get anything I want for the car right now because of me losing this job. So everything that I pretty much had planned for this car and for the channel just went down the drain, because originally my job told me that we were steady state, we were going to keep full-time, but that didn't happen. So yeah, if it was going to happen, I was going to buy a brand new grill, I was going to get tints done, and I was going to get it lowered. I had all that planned, all of it mapped out. I was working with a company already who was going to work with me to go ahead and get everything done. I was going to get it tuned. There was so much I was so ready to do, and I can't. And if you guys know, I was talking about the whole apartment situation. If I don't have any money, I can't get an apartment. So I don't know what to do anymore, because everything just came crashing down because of my job, and I don't have any income coming in at the moment. I'm trying to figure out what else to do, because I genuinely hate working. I hate a 9-to-5. So this isn't really the best start to 2020. This isn't really the best start to the channel. And I apologize. Like, these were things I was not foreseeing to happen. I was generally thinking that my job is going to keep me. I was going to be able to keep doing videos, keep doing my YouTube channel, and just being able to just be happy and just live my life and get my place and do everything I want to do. But obviously I can't do that. So now it's trying to figure out what I can do in my life to get the channel going, get my car together, keep my car, because I obviously can't anymore because of the payments. Because of the payments. So I can't even do that anymore. So I don't even know what to do anymore. And it's such a bad feeling because, like I said, I love this car so much. Remember how I told you guys that my Infiniti, the interest rate was 21%? Guess how much my interest rate for this car is? Go ahead, I'll wait. 4%. You're telling me I went from 21% all the way down to 4% with $500 down. Everybody else was telling me to go ahead and put $5,000 down. Well, really $5,000 to $7,000 down. I would have an interest rate of about 10 to 13%. And I got this car with $500 down and 5%, just about, well, 4%, you know, like, because it's really like 3.98 if I'm not mistaken, so I'm just gonna say 4%. So yeah, it's just crazy because like he helped me out so much and gave me a deal that was just so like special and like out the blue that doesn't really happen that often, because I've talked to so many dealerships from Audi, Mazda, mom and pop shops, Nissan, Toyota, everywhere I found an Audi, they all told me the same thing, like, no, it's not, we can't do it, the banks don't value the car correctly and things like that. So it's just something that he just came into my life and was just able to help me and achieve my goal at 23. So I'm super excited about that and super blessed. It's just now we have the whole situation of no income. So yeah, what are we gonna do now? Because without income, I can't go to car meets, can't build my car, can't keep my car, don't have a house, can't live life, wait for it, can't pay bills, can't do nothing. So what am I going to do to keep this car? Because there's just so much that I can't do anymore, you know? So I'm sorry for the rant. It was just something I've been planning to get off to you guys. It's just been about like 3 weeks because of family coming down and the holidays and stuff like that. So yeah, I just don't know anymore about the car. I'm definitely gonna keep the car. I'm gonna find every way possible to keep the car, even if I gotta sell blood. Like I don't even care. Like I'll do whatever I gotta do, you know, to keep the car, because I love the car so much. If I have to get 3 or 4 jobs like to keep the car and get my place and stuff like that, I'll do it. It's just there just won't be a lot of content for you guys until I'm able to get the free time again. So that's what I hate, because I really want to build this channel. People tell me that they love my channel so much, and I love you guys all the time. I get invites out to car meets and everything, and like I'm really grateful for that. Once I get all of this situated, I'll definitely be going back into doing like car meets. I want to do donuts in my car, burnouts, but I can't do that with tires that are trash. So yeah, that's that. Sorry for the rant in this video. Sorry it wasn't no interesting video or anything like that. Yeah, I hope you guys are still gonna rock with me and still be subscribed to me and everything like that. I know it's nothing crazy like Omni and stuff like that, but you know, this is my life and everything, so I just had to update you guys on the reason why I wasn't uploading content as much, because it's only been like 2 weeks just about without a video, because I like doing weekly uploads. Eventually I'm gonna do like 3 times out the week, and then eventually daily as we get more subscribers and everything like that. I like doing the weekly because it gives me time to plan events and stuff like that, because without me being able to do builds and stuff like that, I can't like go ahead and give you guys content all the time or be with a shop and stuff like that. So it just sucks. So I just have to go ahead and get all that together. I really appreciate everybody who's been showing support to me in the channel. It means so much. And yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and do what you guys always do. Like, comment, subscribe. Give me any ideas on how to keep the car, how to make some extra money, you know what I mean? Things like that, I'll really appreciate it. That would mean an awful lot, you know? Other than that, I hope everybody has a happy holidays. I hope you guys have a wonderful 2020, and for the future coming years, I hope you guys just have an amazing time, accomplish all your goals, do what you gotta do to make sure you are happy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys.